Here on MediaCom MC22, it's the Iowa Heartlanders hockey team continuing as we get close near the halfway mark of the regular season and talking with a player who's been with the Heartlanders for about a month now, and that's forward Keenan Stewart. So, Keenan, describe your path to get to the Heartlanders back about a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, I started the year in Adirondack, and it didn't go as I wanted to, and I was looking to get more opportunity, and Iowa was a place for me to come that needed some bodies, and I really liked just the overall lookout that Dames had for me and for the team, and I think it was a good fit.
You know, you got traded. The Heartlanders were in Indy, and you were up in Adirondack at the time, and then the Heartlanders bring you in basically that week, and you're playing all of a sudden with Nico Blatchman and a couple other of the leaders on the team as well. So what are those first few days like when you were adjusting to being a Heartlander?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, but at the same time, you're kind of trying to find your role and gel with the teammates. So I think it was just trying to get to know the guys, get to know the system, and kind of just bring my best foot forward and show the guys what I got.
How easy did this group make it for you to adjust?
Very easy. Everyone's super nice and welcoming, and made the transition really nice, so that was really nice to have.
One of the things we've heard from the guys in the locker room this year is how cohesive. There's no cliques, there's nothing like that. That it's really like anyone could room with anyone on the road, or go out to dinner with anyone, and it would be like they're your best friends all around. So how true is that from your perspective, having kind of come in from the outside halfway through the year?
Yeah, I mean, when I came in, I got to a hotel at 9 in the morning and met the guys right away. So them being welcoming and allowing me to come into their team was really good to see, and I think that's what leads to championship hockey, is having a really tight-knit group.
Defensively has been the hard work, defensive commitment has been a really big part of this year's team. How did you feel against Wichita last week, and that the Heartlanders got back to that for some of those big wins?
Yeah, I think we started playing the right way the last two games of the weekend. I think we were just starting to use our bodies more, use our feet, play the system, and I think it worked out. So I think if we stick to that, we'll have success.
I always like to ask guys where they're from. So I know a little bit for your path, NCAA, even a little bit before then. How'd you all get into professional hockey?
Yeah, I mean, I played junior hockey in Ontario. I got a scholarship out of the OJHL and played for Mercyhurst for 4 years, and then went to Cincinnati after my senior year. And then I was able to get a contract with Adirondack, and then now I'm here. So, yeah, it's been a journey so far, and it's just my first year, so I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah, and one of the things as well, a couple Mercyhurst guys have been around this year. Kyle McClellan was a Mercyhurst guy before he went out to the University of Wisconsin. But a program like that, that's kind of in the mid-pack there in the college hockey realm, and has really produced a lot of strong professionals, ECHL, AHL, NHL. So getting the opportunities playing time-wise that you did at Mercyhurst, how did that help you to now what you're doing as a professional?
Yeah, I think it really helped me develop, being like a taller guy. I think I've always struggled to put weight on, so I think having those 4 years to work out and focus on the gym, and then also play those college hockey games against some really good teams, I think that really helped me develop to play at the next level and hopefully have a long career.
Atlantic hockey guys, we always ask this. It seems like there's a little bit of the chip on the shoulder, especially when they go up, whether it's Hockey East or Big Ten out of conference games. So how did you feel about that at Mercyhurst, that little Atlantic hockey chip on the shoulder?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really heavy league. I think guys in that league, guys are fast and strong. It might not be the most skilled compared to some of the other conferences, but I think a lot of those guys play the right way, so it helps when you go to the pro level.
Being a bigger guy yourself, I see when we acquired you, 6'4", and I'm like, sometimes some of the college athletic departments might exaggerate a little bit, but you're true at 6'4". So in terms of being a professional using that size, what do you hear from coaches, even teammates maybe sometimes, about how valuable you are given the natural attribute that you were just born a big guy?
Yeah, I think being long is important. Using the stick, I think that can help to disrupt plays. I think me being long as well, having long legs, I can use my feet. I think I'm a fast skater, so I think just being able to get in on pucks, beat D wide, I think that's what can help me to help the team win.
Keenan, thanks again for a few minutes. Appreciate it. Our fans always do, getting to know some of the boys a little bit better. So thank you again.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to be right back after this short timeout here on MediaCom MC22 as we continue our Iowa Heartlanders intermission report.